All right, well, I'm here with Blink. It's Dosa, and they got a show at Beep Beep. You want to tell them about yourself and like where you're from and how long you've been in Atlanta and stuff?
Well, I'm originally from New England.
All right.
Moved to North Carolina when I was young. Grew up there all around, and I moved to Atlanta about 3 years ago.
Okay. You guys got a show at Beep Beep about stencils and stuff, and so I guess just tell us how you got into stenciling and I guess about the content of your work for the show.
Well, it's a real simple but kind of funny story. Um, Old dirty bastard died about, was it 4 years ago or so? And I lived in Greensboro, North Carolina. I can't wait. Anyhow, um, so we were. I was living in Greensboro, hanging out, whatever, just fucking around over there. But I was going to this bar we always go to. It's like called New York Pizza. It's like a little fucking pizza joint, but all the like a lot of people hung out there. But right outside at the parking deck, there was this fucking just like mug of Old Dirty Bastard stenciled on the wall, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So I was like, and I never thought about stencils before. Like my background is signs. Like I've made signs my whole life, and it's a similar process. Cutting vinyl out is a similar process. It's a knife on a flat surface. But so I was like, it'd be cool to do something. So that's what really got me into it. Like just that one moment got me interested, and then I started, and from there it's just grown ever since. Yeah.
So why do you think stenciling is like compared to like why didn't you get into like I guess like the painting or what other like sculptures or whatever anything like that? Why it makes it different to you?
I am completely inept with a brush. Um, I've been, I'd already been using an X-Acto knife like my whole life, pretty much, and so it's kind of
Don't you think like I mean stencils have a different aesthetic than I guess a painting, which
no,
is what I'm trying to
definitely.
get at, I guess.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I usually take my own images for whatever I stencil, and I really feel like, I could digitize it and clean it up in Illustrator or whatever, but I don't like to do that because I think that what I do with the blade makes the character of the image, and I think a lot of stencil artists are like that. Yeah. I usually smooth out all my lines, and I take a lot of um, I don't know. I don't know the term, but I use my own judgment
Right.
to what I want to make out of it, and every stencil is going to be different, but that's what I like about it.
Cool. I guess the other question is like I guess the content of your stuff that you guys what you have going for this show at the Beep Beep. I know it's a double feature, and your half of it is called Guardians,
Guardians of Our Memory,
Guardians of a Memory.
which I've always been kind of interested in sculpture. Most of the content of this work is of images of sculpture of statues, mostly of angels. Actually, one or two of them are of fallen angels, demons, and I really feel like a lot of this is timeless imagery. I've always been really interested in this type of sculpture just because, I mean, I'm not really a religious person, but I really think that these made up things, which they are to me made up, but they just leave so much to the imagination, but in themselves they have so much detail and power. I think they have like just this one. It's an angel, but she's just so sad.
Cool.
It's like she has to bear the weight of the world.
Awesome. I guess the other question is you're getting paired up with Renee Aragata, who's also a stencilist, and I guess you guys have been working all day today. How do you guys think? I mean, how you guys think you just differ on the same the same medium? Because I know for a fact like you guys in Atlanta are probably the only two that are just doing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, and it's like it's weird that we haven't connected until now, but I think we're real similar in a lot of ways, like a lot of ways, you know, and it's really cool to be doing a show with him because I've learned a lot from him just in these past 2 days, just working in the shop with him. But you know, our backgrounds are even fairly similar, and but you know, it's just, you know, our ideas, whatever, or you know, I can't say where his ideas are going to come from and my ideas are going to come from. It's just, you know, we're two different people.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks, man.
Thanks. Dosa,
Boom.
Cam.